Woo! We did it again, baby! Ah, we doing it! Woo! But y'all gonna have to wait a second because I forgot the damn old paper, so I can't show y'all what the hell I'm talking about. But we did it, baby! That's only 1 week. We got 6 more. And here we are, bros. But first, looky here. If only you could smell this, bros. If only you could smell this. And I've said it before. I'll say it again. This is one of the coolest effects of all this. Is I've smelled this cooking for 3 days straight. Cooked meals at work. And not even a flinching. Completely fasted. Ta-da. Woo! Alright, bros, here we are, right at 68 hours fasted. About to crank out a nice little leg day with Zercher squats. And then we're going to go do our in-body. Yeah, interesting to see what it says. So with the diet thing, I'm gonna give the carbs another go just because for science I was being a pussy and giving up early because I really didn't like it. Being in a fasted state, I just feel so much better. And so either way, like I said in the last video, no matter what happens, we're going to be under 300. Well, I didn't say this, but I'm saying this now. We will be under 350 pounds by this spring. And we're going to crank out. We're going to crank some shit. So either this works, or we're going to do my version of a super aggro recomposition cut. And where we're just peeling pounds of fat off every week. And I'm pretty sure I know how I'm going to do that. But for now, we're experimenting with this. And to be honest, my gut is telling me the best way to do this is probably ketovore. But I owe it to myself I need to give the carbs and the carb boy a shot for a few weeks because I've been doing fasting and low carb for so long that I'm most likely carb resistant, right? So my body has to learn how to use glucose again. And so on this next one, we're cranking up. I'll show y'all my working macros. I think I'm going to talk to the guy when I do in-body and see what he's thinking. But I'm basically going to crank up the carbs and then drop the fat. So do more of a moderate fat versus high fat, and then of course the protein, 450 grams. So yeah, we're gonna tweak it, we're gonna try it, and we're gonna make sure and at the end of the day, we're just gonna see what happens. You need multiple weeks worth of results to really get an average and see what's happening. You can't really tell by any given week. So I feel good. I've fasted. I got good sleep actually each night, except for I got good sleep, and now we're done grinding with work, so now we got our normal days off, so we're gonna be able to catch up on sleep, and I think that's gonna help. I think was part of what made this last 14-day period kind of rough, is I was just working every day, and I was like very little sleep. I got one good night of sleep in 14 days, and if I total it up, I bet you I slept less than 30 hours in that whole 2-week period. So definitely got sleep to catch up on, get back into our normal routine. And in either case, we're just going to have to start hitting legs on back day. And then doing chest and shoulders hybrids, chest focused on Monday, but still hitting our shoulders, and shoulders focused on Thursday, but still hitting our chest. And then Tuesday, and then having at least one day of this week where we do some hit shit, even because our ankle and our toe is getting better, and it's really getting annoying, really tired of messing with it. And but yeah, so that's where we're at. Got a little industrious with the electrolytes when I got back, so I just spent like the last hour and a half pissing water out of my ass, which kind of sucks, but whatever. I think we're good. Just let's crank some Zerchers. set of body weights, and then we're gonna do a goblet. Really, to get low and really stretch. Watch some videos on parallel and open up your hips for squats and stuff. So that's what the warm-up squats will be from now on. All right. Really feeling my right ankle stiffness. I can really tell. That's why you don't jog when you're my size. Sprints are okay, but man, that longer distance shit, save that for when you've lost the weight. Because that cost me about 6 weeks so far of ankle mobility for that 1/4 mile run. Actually, that was a run, that wasn't a jog, that was actually running. Sprints never bothered me at all. All right, we're gonna do some actual sets with goblets, and then really sit down there. We're gonna do a few reps with the kettlebell for a goblet, and then we're gonna sit. And we're gonna really like try to move around and drive our knees apart and really get ourselves in that parallel position. Really try to open our hips up. Oh, there we go. Now we're sitting pretty. Whew. Whew. Oh yeah. Whew. Whew. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to be going 30 seconds, but we're going to be going fairly short rests, like a minute. Minute and a half. Oh yeah, sit and stretch for a minute. Should I need to adjust the camera? good weight for the short rest sets since I haven't done them in a while. Ooh. Those pause squats had such a crazy dynamic. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we don't push these quite to failure because they're still fairly dangerous as heavy as I am. Watching this back at editing, I don't think we really pushed our Zerchers that much to failure on too many sets either. I'm honestly not too happy with my Zercher squat performance. I got way too gassed, I feel like, and I don't think I pushed it near hard enough. So we'll do some more legs on back day, but I'm not happy with my Zercher squat performance. 460 pounds sissy squats are no joke. Whew. Whew. In fact, I felt my Achilles pop on that. Whew. Not like injury pop, but like that kind of pop. Whew. How's that for a 72-hour fasted pump, baby? Ooh, ooh, oh, ah, 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 oh, 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 ah, oh, whew, whew, ah, 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 oh, yeah, oh, ah, oh, 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 oh. Now I'm feeling the fast. Wow. Woo. Okay. Reverse sit-ups. There we go. If you're wondering what I'm doing body weight. Because I finally figured out I don't need much more than that. Ass all the way out, then you drop. Slow. Oh yeah. Oh, my legs are jello. There we go. Static hold. Ooh, there we go. Oh. Holy shit. Ha. 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 That's all the way out. Then drop. Knees slightly bent. Toes pointed inwards. Go real slow. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Bend over. Bend over, bitch. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh. Meh. Meh. Ooh. 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 Look at that sweat dripping. Look at the sweat dripping. Oh, I wish if only you could see how hard my quad was fucking jerking right now. The quad's literally having a seizure. Oh, 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 oh. W Mike Israel on these. Oh, 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 my right hip's trying to cramp. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, the fast was just catching me at this point. I was really gassed and I was starting to feel like I was going to cramp. I think for moving forward on these fasted leg days, the key's going to be doing real high intensity sets. And by that I mean just all the balls to the wall, just full on to absolute failure, high intensity sets. Because I do those really well when I'm fasted, but I've only got a few of them in me. And I think that's much more valuable than trying to do, 6 piss poor sets like I did today. So I'm going to do that from now on. And also on this is I was really dehydrated. I weighed myself before this and after, and I dropped almost 5 pounds of water in this leg workout from sweating it out. Oh. Oh. Ooh, my mouth is salty. I'm very dehydrated right now. That's all the way out. Knee slightly bent. Go slowly. Back straight. Alright, you don't need to see the rest of this. It's basically just me doing this for a little while longer. I'm not happy with this leg day. But that's okay, I learned from it. I know now, when I'm fasted, I need to do high into, true, Mike Mincer, Dorian Yates type, just 2 to 4 absolute balls to the wall, 2 failure sets when I'm fasted. And that's how I need to work out when I'm fasted like that. And then we'll do some more traditional sets or something on back day. Where the back day is going to start being brutal as integrating legs into it. But we got to do it. If we're eating the carbs, we got to fucking, we got to use them. It may not have been the best leg day, but that is one fucking big chunk of meat, bro. Holy shit, that leg is a big chunk. Woof! Alright, bros, let's talk for a minute. But first, just normal sparkling water. Oh, no sponsor or anything. Oh, they're just on sale, so. Whew. By the way, Element, you ever see this? Or fucking even Liquid Death. Ooh, any kind of sparkling water, especially one with electrolytes. I will drink one every video if you send me 10 cases of that shit. Ooh. I want y'all to really pay attention to this. Look how fat I look compared to what I was. But I'm actually at the lowest percentage of body fat I've ever been at, which you're going to see. Surprise, surprise, but, just watch. But that just really goes to show the difference that carbs make, even just a little low carbs. like how much all that water, whatever is going on, like, yeah, that's just 100% from carbs, but I'm actually the lowest water fat I've ever been at. So just take that for you will. But that's, that means something. So, first of all, I will be joining the gym soon. I'm going to try it on this paycheck coming up. I don't know because, yeah, it's going to be a bigger paycheck, but I have a lot of bills. I want to clear out my credit card that I ran up for my phone. I want to pay off my S24. Basically, any of the stuff that I have on credit, I'm going to pay it all off, plus my rent. And then obviously I'll need food and gas money. So, but if I have the extra 50, I will sign back up for the gym. And then I won't be going all the time. But well, I want to start swimming. I think that's how I'm gonna I just need to start swimming. That's low impact, and I need to do something where I'm not putting pressure on my joints. And so I didn't want to start swimming at least a few times a week, and the sauna. I want that sauna. Those are two things I need in my life. And I would much rather 1,000 trillion% be swimming in a clear mountain, lake, or river or something, but it is what it is. So we're gonna do that. I'll talk more about the diet tomorrow because today is just bone broth and chicken breast. So, and with all the in-body, I think it's going to be a long enough video. That'll be good to touch on tomorrow's pre-chest workout talk. But Cliff Notes. I know I've said this many times, and I've increased it a little bit every time, but I have yet to be consistent 5 to 6 days walking 2+ miles a day. I mean, I've been pretty good about 3 or 4 times a week. Well, I'd say on average 3 times a week, but that's going to be a big game changer. I mean, that's an extra like 1,000 to 2,000 calories I'm leaving on the table, plus just lymph fluid circulation and all that. So that's going to be a big change. And then, yeah. And then obviously we're going to see how this shit works. We're going to give it 6 weeks. I'm going to do 3 weeks with the carbs, unless it just gets miserable. I'm going to give it unless something happens that makes me change my mind. But we're going to give at least 3 weeks with the carbs, and we're going to do 3 weeks ketovore on this 4-3 split, and then we'll reevaluate from there. And as I said, if it doesn't work like I think it's going to work, I will do my version of a super aggressive cut, and y'all will be entertained, I promise. Either way, you're going to get a show. So this way is going to be a little slower, but I think cooler because no one's done it. And hopefully that's because no one's had the balls to try it, not that it just doesn't work. But I'll eat crow if I'm wrong. I ain't got a problem with that, man. I got opinions, but I've fucking been wrong in my life. They're going to have fun. Like I'm saying it right here, I will be under 350 pounds by the spring. By May. I'll be under 350 pounds by May, next May. So how I do that is to be determined. That's the journey. But I will be under 350 pounds by May 2025. And there's also something else I'm going to talk about, but I'll save that for later. But I didn't know something existed. Now that I know it existed, I got to do it. I got to compete. I know the first thing I'm going to compete in, but we'll talk about that later. So I'll be competing in something either, I don't know yet, but probably later. You know what? It'll be summer or fall 2025, but we'll get there when we get there. But I will actually be competing in something in less than a year. So, oh man, whew. And that'll be the start of something. But again, I'm a very fluid in the moment individual. So, but I'm 99% sure on this. But you're just gonna have to sit there and wonder what. It's interesting because I got this beard on. So last time, I actually like this look. I'm liking it. It's roughy, it's gruffy. I mean, I never cared about being all clean shaven and pretty. But, that's just my natural beard. I have a nice natural beard. I love it. So, I need to figure out what this length is and just keep trimming it at this. Because I actually really like this. Look, hair slicked back, this beard, I'm looking clean, bro. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. 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 Big sexy. Uh-oh. Big sexy. Uh-oh. We might have to go hit up the mall. There's just something about doing that with a camera that just gives me the weebie-jeebies. Just doing it in general gives me the weebie-jeebies sometimes. But you know what? I think that would be entertaining. Because there's a lot of, you know, approach shit and, you know, just interviewing hot chicks, videos, all, but not for big bros. So I think that's a void to fill. I think that would be fun. There's just also a danger to that, because then you go viral and then a lot of the people that come from that don't give a shit about the workouts, and then it makes you look like you got a bunch of bots because you got a, you know, shitload of subscribers and your views stay low. That's one thing I love about my channel, is I have really good engagement, and because every subscriber I've earned, you know what I mean? And I've never tried to go viral or anything. I've had that one viral video, and it was just one of my videos. But whenever you go viral on something you're not outside of your normal niche, so obviously going to the mall and talking to hot chicks or pickup or approach or whatever, like 90% of those people that come from that video and subscribe don't give a shit about the workout. And then it just, yeah, so there's always a give and take, but I think it would be fun. It'd be nice to like pair it with some kind of sponsorship, but I don't know what the right sponsor for that would be, but that'd be cool. But anyways, just something I'm toying with. Whew. Holy shit. These are good, but man, they're like $2 usually. Way too rich for my blood. Of course, it's just really at the end of the day, it's sparkling water, but it's just fancy sparkling water. All right, well, let's go do this in-body and see where we're at. Woo-wee! We doing it, bros. I don't know exactly what we doing, but we doing something. All right, so first things first. July 7th, before we went to see our sister, this was our test right here. Boom. All right, boom. Screenshot that. When we first got back, that was our test. Right there, boom. What, right after, like 2 days after playing with 5,000 calories. All right, so remember that. But this right here is the one that matters to me the most. On July 7th, in a fasted state, when we took this test, we had 137.8 pounds of skeletal mass, 47.3 pounds, or 47.3% body fat. Okay? 221 pounds of body fat mass. And now here is the fun one. This was 3 days ago. This is when we took it at the end of the bulk. Okay? Boom. 815. Okay? As you see, skeletal mass came down a little bit. Body fat went up, all that. We already went over those results. Body water, 181. Whee! So where are we at? Completely 70. It's right at 70 hours fasted. It's completely depleted as we're gonna get. What is our numbers? Are you ready? Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready. We recomped like a motherfucker, baby. So 453.5 pounds. 140.4 pounds skeletal mass. Give that a half a pound margin of error to 1 pound, whatever. Same thing as those. So 140.4 pounds skeletal mass. 46.8 pounds or 46.8% body fat. 212 pounds of fat. For a total of, yeah, so 9 pounds. We lost 9 pounds of fat in 3 days. And we went from 137 point whatever pounds skeletal mass July 7th to 140.4 pounds skeletal mass now. And both those tests were taken in fasted, depleted states. And actually, this was after a 3-day fast, and I think July 7th, I'll have to double check. I don't think that was after a 3-day fast. I was just fasted. But in either case, so I was as dehydrated as I was going to get. I was 70 hours fasted, and we still put on 2 to 3 pounds of skeletal mass muscle. Let's go, baby! And we dropped 9 pounds of fat. And the reason why is we did a shitload of walking, which I forgot to put those clips, so roll those now for all the bros that stuck to the end. Just got off work, about to go on my ruck, 38 hours fasted. Check out how fucking foggy it is, bros. That's crazy. Check out how foggy it is. Whee! Dun it, dun it, dun it, dun it, dun it, dun it, dun it. I think we're getting close, bros, to the little gnomes. I can smell them. Bros, check it out. This is right in town. I didn't even know about this. I was just walking on that, wherever I was just walking, and I just came upon this. This is an actual trail in the woods. Let's go explore. Bros, this place is dope. Check it out. Can't really see the mist in here, but yeah. I think we might be getting close here. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, you hear that? Can you hear him? We're on to him. Bam, we hit that 10,000 steps. I think that's like the second time we've done it. And that was all from a walk. Let's go, baby. When I tell you, if I had a mic, I'd drop that motherfucker. Boom! Whoa! Now, this is preliminary. We got 6 weeks to figure out what the trend is. And I'm still sweating my ass off from that Zercher squats, man. My metabolism is cranked like a motherfucker right now. I'm drenched in sweat, and I'm just sitting here talking to y'all. Look at this. This is after my shower and shit. That's fasting effects, baby. That third, see, and this is when things are just starting to really kick into gear. Now we break the fast. And we're going to see what happens. You know, this is the first one. Now we got 6 more weeks. And we're going to see. You know, that's what science is. It's not about one result. It's about the average over time or whatever. Multiple controlled results. But I'm happy with that. So since July 7th, we put on basically a little over 2 pounds of muscle, and we dropped almost 1% of body fat. Boom, baby! Damn, it's so hot, bro. Well, I'm about to eat this bone broth, and I'm really about to be sweating. Holy shit. I'm going to have to take another shower. I'm going to take a cold shower. No, we doing it for I'm telling you. Quantum sense, baby. Quantum sense, homie Jesus. You just got to listen. You can't be afraid to be different. Otherwise, you never stand out. And you never improve the human race. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. And we'll be back. I'll show y'all tomorrow. So I'm going to have this bone broth, and then I'm going to saute some chicken breast. And I'm only going to have about half of this bone broth. And I'm going to make something with it tomorrow. We got to wait till tomorrow. Here we go. We got to give it a taste. See if it needs salt or anything. Oh, that is so good. And yes, it needs salt. But even without it, need some apple cider vinegar too. Needs a little bit of acid. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh. Oh. Well, bros, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Whether you're a believer or a doubter, you're all Crush Bros. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all later. Well, I'm just going to eat some chicken breast. I don't need to show that. So I will show y'all tomorrow because we're going to make some good shit. And for y'all that have been waiting for a full day of eating on this bulk thing I'm doing, I'm going to do that Tuesday because that's our active recovery day. So there'll be I'll show every meal plus whatever workout we end up doing. And I'll talk a little more about the diet and philosophy and stuff. All right, bros, here it is. 1.5 pounds of chicken breast. It's a good old Walmart California blend.